Okay, let's see here. Well, women make relationships more difficult. Oh God, I don't know, but we'll watch this. Sure.
A lot of women will never admit this, but the reason that so many relationships don't work is because we, as women, make things 10 times more difficult than they have to be. Let me explain. Because when you really think about it, the men that are willing to do the most and compromise the most and be the prize that women are looking for are the men that women don't want. And that's just for starters.
Damn.
Not only that, how many times as a man have you went to apologize to a woman, your wife, your girlfriend, your sister, and she didn't accept your apology because you didn't say it the right way? How many times have you tried to plan a date, but it wasn't the exact way that it went in her head?
I even remember the restaurant this was at. I remember everything about this day.
Fights with you on the way home. How many times do you hear women say, oh, I don't want to have to tell him to go get me flowers. I want him to just know. I don't want to have to tell him why I feel upset or why I'm in a bad mood. He should just automatically cater to my emotions and fix it.
That's true.
Most women have this delusional reality that if a man has to jump through hoops for her.
There's a lot of women, this is generally like the way that I would explain it, is that a lot of women view, and this is true with men too, I'm sure, but like, you know, this is, again, like my audience, like everybody here is a guy, okay, pretty much. And so, like, let's be honest, guys, is that a lot of women view a man's like attachment to them and like a guy's willingness to, you know, like they measure their love by how inconvenienced they can make this guy and have him still stick around and deal with it. Like his ability to deal with bullshit is effectively measured as his capacity for like how much he cares about you, which in my opinion is so fucking toxic. It is insanely fucking toxic that, oh, well, it's like the person like preach. Yeah, exactly. Right. It's fucked up. It is. And you guys know what I'm saying here. Right. And it's manipulation. Exactly. Yeah. It's like the more you have to sacrifice, the harder it is for you, the more that you care about them. So it creates this fucking feedback loop of making your life harder.
Or have all these obstacles to get her, then that somehow raises her value, which in turn has the exact opposite effect. Perfect example of this is women that say, oh, if you don't like me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best.
Those are the kind of women that you go to the C-Mart or fucking 7-Eleven and you look at like all the mug shots and she's on the front. Yeah, and it's like, you know, you fucking disorderly conduct, you know, fourth charge or something like that. Spot on. Yeah, exactly.
You're literally giving men ultimatums before you even meet them.
That's right. Surely it'll get better in time, though. Surely after you move in together, she'll stop doing that. Surely after you get married, it'll stop happening. Surely after you fully commit to her, she'll stop acting crazy. Yeah, yeah, she just needs to feel more secure, and then she's gonna stop acting this way, guys. Yeah, no, that's how it works.
When you have that in your profile or your bio, or you preach that all over the internet. Again, as if men jumping through hoops raises your value.
It's an ego trip.
And you don't see that as difficult or complicated. Another perfect example of this is how so many men will step up and help around the house and do chores and do all the things that women are asking for, you know, make the bed, fold the towels, do the laundry, do the household labor that women are crying about. But guess what? If he doesn't fold the towels correctly or put dishes away exactly how she would do it, she's still upset.
Remember the video about the purse and about how the guy, could you get me something in my purse? He just brings the whole purse.
Another perfect example of how difficult women make relationships is men will communicate point blank.
Like, I remember, how many of you guys had an experience like this? My mom would always ask me to get something in her purse. And she'd be like, can you go get me my, my lighter and my purse? And I would go over there and I would look through the purse and I couldn't find the lighter. I would come in and I'd say, the lighter's not in the purse. And she would be like, God damn it! Fucking get up! Storm in there! Yelling at me! Fucking mad as hell! I'm gonna go find it myself! She looks in it! It's not there! Never an apology. Never a, oops. Oh, wow. I guess it wasn't there. I must have been wrong. No, just, oh, I guess it's not there. Okay. Yeah, never mind. You should have known it wasn't there. Yeah, it was in my, oh, it was in my pocket. Oh.
I'm not looking for a relationship. I just want something casual. And then women hear whatever they want to hear, and somehow she finds that as a challenge. So now she's chasing a man that has already communicated that he wants something casual. And then when he reiterates that he doesn't want a relationship, now he's a piece of shit and he just used her. Men are simple creatures. You could give them a beer, a chair, and an Xbox, and they'll be happy as can be.
That's right.
Whereas women want the house, want the car, want the bigger neighborhood.
I think that there's definitely like a bit of that with everybody, but I do think that there's like a subset of people. Like this is something that I think that there are two groups of people in the world. There are people that find the good in the bad, and people that find the bad in the good. And if you're around people that find the bad in the good, and I think that people who find the bad in the good are generally, in some cases, especially with girls, more attractive because more people put up with it. That's the same reason why hot girls are into crystals and witchcraft, because no guy wants to ruin his chances by telling her that her spells aren't real. And so that's the reason. And I'll go, no, definitely not. And so anyway, true, I'm being honest, right? And so anyway, actual brain rot take. Okay. Wait a minute. How is this logically inconsistent? Right now, I want to know, how is this logically or inconsistent? Because I think this is the most logical thing that you could say. Attributing seeing bad and good to attractiveness has no basis in reality. So let me explain something. Have you ever noticed that a lot of girls that are really obnoxious are also very hot? Have you guys ever noticed this? There's like a trend. Not always, but there's a trend. Or like rude or nasty or whatever. Well, here's the reason why. It's because people put up with it. And here's the logic. Men are more willing to put up, and this is true with women too. It is. This is, you know, I'm the most feminist streamer. I'm the most pro-woman streamer. People might not believe that because I might make a joke or two. But when the cards are down and, you know, it comes time to do that, I am actually the most pro-feminist, pro-female streamer on the platform. I never degrade women. Not really. Only fat people? Yeah, but a fat guy make fun of fat guys too, right? That's it. And so, yeah, it's not about being a woman. My point is that I think that guys are more willing to put up with bullshit from women that are more attractive. Do you really think that there is no correlation with the amount of bullshit that a girl has and does with, this is true with guys too, again, and the amount of people that are willing to put up with them? Like, this is very obviously true, right? Like, you can clearly draw this distinction. Because attractive people don't need to work on being pleasant, I agree. Okay. So, if attractive people don't need to work on being pleasant, but seeing the bad and the good is unpleasant, wouldn't that be correlated? I mean, are you not putting the pieces of the this is a three-piece puzzle. It's a three-piece puzzle. Come on. You're so close. You're almost there. You're almost there. He's the potential to be saved. Yes, he's actually thinking. I don't go. You're a complainer. You've been a complainer a lot. Well, how come Asmon isn't playing class? It's one of these. Well, anyway, yeah. No, absolutely not. Anyway, let's see here. Watch the rest of it.
Want more money. They want more and more and more, and they demand it as if they are entitled to more because they're the prize. Yeah. You cannot convince me that we as women don't make relationships more difficult because we do not communicate our needs and we expect men to just read our minds, and when they don't read our minds, now we're pissed off. Okay, bye.
Yep. That's true. And I think that, again, guys have a separate set of problems. You know, I've talked to a lot of girls over the years, and man, the kind of, I would say that the amount of abuse that I've seen, man, I'm just thinking of my friend that got put in jail. Yeah, it's probably about 50-50. So yeah, it's probably, I'd say overall it's probably 50-50.